You solemnly swear all the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Please be seated.
Tracy woke up that morning feeling different, as if the world itself had shifted. A message from Jeffrey caught her attention. "I'll take your photos for a few $100, but it'll be different. I'll show you a whole new world." Tracy wasn't sure what to think. Little did she know, everything would change with that one message. But this decision would alter her life forever. Accepting Jeffrey's offer pulled Tracy into a deep uncertainty. On one hand, excitement. On the other, fear. She couldn't tell which emotion was stronger. Is this the right choice for me? She wondered. But once she made her decision, she knew there'd be no turning back. Once she was in, there was no way out. Before the photo shoot even started, Tracy found herself trying to understand why Jeffrey was acting this way. But every answer brought more questions. There was something hidden in his eyes, a depth that didn't match his calm demeanor. It was hard to understand why someone would be so mysterious. Little did Tracy know, she was getting closer to uncovering those secrets. As days went by, Tracy began to feel something was wrong the more time she spent with Jeffrey. He was a master manipulator. Every movement, every word felt like a trap. "Are you playing with me?" she asked, but that question hung in the air, unanswered, like a lingering mystery. She didn't know what to feel, but something deep inside her whispered that a storm was coming at the end of this. One evening, Jeffrey made Tracy an offer. It was so bold, so daring, that her heart raced. "Just a few hours," he said, "and everything will change." Tracy felt the weight of that moment. In the dark room, with her hands trembling, she knew she had to make a choice. Everything would either resolve quickly, or it would disappear into the darkness forever. In that moment, time seemed to stand still for Tracy. She didn't know what to do, but the rapidly passing seconds reminded her how precious every moment was. Everything would be shaped by a split-second decision, and she wouldn't realize how fast time was passing until it was too late. Tracy's decision led to chaos. Jeffrey's calmness was quickly replaced by anger. As everything spiraled out of control, Tracy realized she had only one path left. But that path had two choices: take the risk or lose everything. One more step, and it's over. When Tracy took that final step, everything turned out to be nothing like she had imagined. Jeffrey's intentions had set a trap she never saw coming. But by then, it was too late. The only choice left was to decide, and maybe lose everything in the process. And Tracy made the hardest decision of her life. But no matter how right it seemed, it was the end of everything. It all started with that first message, and maybe that message would introduce her to a world she never knew. But that world would never be the one she wanted. So, what would you do? Would you take the same step Tracy did? Or would you turn back? Share your thoughts in the comments.